Welcome back to the Unlimited Expedition. This week we're in Cape Range National Park. Check it out.
This week on the Unlimited Expedition, we're in the northwest of Western Australia. We commence this expedition in the Cape Range National Park, camped on the beach alongside the World Heritage listed Ningaloo Reef. Our first excursion is across the Cape Range to Exmouth. We then head south, following the coast all the way through to Coral Bay. Originally headed for Mount Augustus, disaster strikes and we're forced to alter course. En route to Canarvon for critical repairs, we stop and explore the Kennedy Range for a couple of days and discover its amazing beauty.
We're going to try and do the four-wheel drive truck that we couldn't get over the other day. We're going to do it west to east this time. You can see there in the background it's moves up over that mountain range. It looks like we'd get a beautiful view from up there, so quite looking forward to it. I've let the tyres down to about 14 on the back, 12 on the front, and that should be plenty, I'd say, to get us up there. That was a really great little truck. I thoroughly enjoyed that. A lot of little technical challenges and things. I'd rate it probably, yeah, C grade. You need to drop your tyres a little bit for the sand, some of the rocks. Anyway, we're off into Exmouth now and we're going to do some less entertaining things like washing and buying gas. Having a good time?
Amazing.
go for a nice snorkel at Turquoise Bay. Apparently it's beautiful. We've had a great 5 days just relaxing here at the Cape Range National Park, the marine park here. It's absolutely beautiful, this beach. Second to none in Australia, second to none in the world. Snorkeling, the best I've done in Australia by a long shot. It's time to move on though. We're going to head south or southeast. We're going to go and visit the Mount Augustus National Park. Mount Augustus looks fantastic. It's the largest rock in the world apparently. It is a bit of a long way, it's probably about 400 kilometres out there. Similar distance back to the coast where we hope to spend Christmas. It's only about 2 weeks away. We're going to follow the Cape Range National Park Road all the way south. Apparently there's a 4-wheel drive track that continues down to Coral Bay, so we're going to take that track and just enjoy this stunning coastline as we move south. It's fantastic. Passing through at the moment is the Australian Defence Forces Air Weaponry Test Facility. So we're expecting some incoming either from a ship out at sea or perhaps an aerial bombardment from some fighter jets or something. Nothing yet. Australia's most corrugated road, that Ningaloo Road, God, it is just horrendous. Anyway, we've turned off onto the Ningaloo Road, which is just a track along the edge of the sand dunes. Fantastic countryside. About 48 kilometres, and then we arrive into Coral Bay. Popped into Coral Bay to have a bit of a look around. That place is just one big caravan park. Unbelievable. Absolutely stunning beach though. Beautiful beach. Anyway, not really our scene, so we're going to keep moving. We're going to go down to the roadhouse, which is on the main road. I can't remember the name of it. And that will be our point to turn in west, headed to Mount Augustus.
It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. We're camped at a road stop just on the Great Northern Highway. It must be about 500 kilometres north of Canarvon. It's one of the better rest stops that we've found. There's not so much rubbish and that sort of thing, but it's quite a few people, so we've just come out into the back grassy area here. Got a bit of privacy too. I found this engine block sitting here in the dirt. It's a really old one. It's an old 6-cylinder. It's very old. It's actually got a cam gear assembly, pushrod engine. Interesting what you find out here.
Just turned eastward onto Linden Road, which is a little bit south of the Manelia Roadhouse. This road, Linden Road, will take us most of the way across to Mount Augustus. It's a little bit of weaving and winding through various roads to get there. Seems like there's pretty good roads there to where we're going. This is a nice outback road, a few corrugations, but quite well made. We're comfortably sitting on 100 k's an hour. I really quite enjoy these outback roads when they don't have corrugations on them. They're very pleasant. You can spend hours and hours just driving along. The landscape out here is quite typical of sort of a central Australian type outback. A lot of spin effects and low shrubby bushes. We've passed through quite a few very different landscapes. Back there we had a very sandy red earth, and we passed through a creek, a dry creek bed with some beautiful old gum trees and coolabah trees. We're just driving along here on this road. An absolutely catastrophic failure. You can see the tyres just disintegrated. It's literally just ripped the carcass clean off on the sidewalls. It's bloody hot too. Well, there's the rest of the tyre. You can see that the sidewall failure is pretty uniform. It's very typical for an overheated tyre to do that. It's just destroyed itself. bit unfortunate. That tyre still had plenty of life left in it, so a bit of a bummer. Anyway, what can you do? Not really sure what caused it to fail. It's obviously overheated. I couldn't even touch that tyre when I got out and checked it. That tyre did have a leaky valve about a week ago, but I repaired it, and as far as I could tell, it was pretty good. So not really sure what's happened. I might have a really good look at it when we have a camp tonight. Anyway, we're going to change our plans a little bit. We're going to head south and go to the Kennedy Range National Park and then to Canarvon to get another spare tyre sorted out. So, bit of a bummer, but anyway, what can you do? This cobbled road is one example of many that were built in this area during the 1930s or the Great Depression. The government had just introduced the dole, which effectively was a pension for unemployed people. So they had this surplus amount of labour and they decided that they would cobble all the roads out in this region. This one runs effectively from Canarvon all the way through to the Bangamore goldfields. Quite a feat, really. Well, it was Gascoyne Junction that we just passed through. That's where the Gascoyne River meets the Lyons River. It's really a farming community where you can just basically buy fuel and that sort of thing. We're headed due west now to Canarvon. It's about 170 kilometres and we're on bitumen, so not much risk of losing a tyre again. We got to the tyre shop in Canarvon this morning at about 9:10. Unfortunately, when we got there, he told us that we'd missed the truck leaving Perth. It leaves at 8:30 every morning, and had we got there even 20 minutes earlier, we would have been able to get our tyres on that truck. So now we're going to have to wait till the Wednesday truck leaves, and it takes 2 days to get up here to Canarvon. So basically the tyres won't be here until Friday morning. It's Monday today, so we've got 4 more nights to stay up this area. We're going to stay tonight just in the quarry here because we've basically spent the whole day in Canarvon, just at a coffee shop doing some computer work, that sort of thing. Tomorrow we're going to move up the north coast above Canarvon. We'll check out the really beautiful beaches up there.